角川ゲームス。
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Root Letter Last Answer on Nintendo Switch.
続きから。
Maybe Haruka knows something about this magazine. Was there anyone around you? Was there anyone around you who bought this magazine, Haruka?
15年前でしょ？多分おらんと思うわ。もう少し若い世代ね。ともこちゃんならもうちょっとかもしれんけど。
She's off today, right? I'd like to get a hold of it. I'd like to get a hold of it as soon as possible. Do you own the November edition by any chance?
私はもうちょらんけど、近所の古本屋にあるかもしれんよ。
A second-hand bookstore, huh?
それではお気をつけて。
Haruka takes off. It's not listed in the guidebook. There were lots of shops near Matsui Station. There might be a second-hand bookstore there. I look around. There's a second-hand bookstore. There's a second-hand bookstore. It looks like they have a good selection. There are books lining the storefront too. I'm searching for magazines. They're selling books that were popular in the past. There don't seem to be any magazines around here. I'm looking for magazines when an old woman appears from inside the store.
はいはい。なんですかね。
I'm looking for old magazines.
はいはい。今日は晴れちょますよ。
No, I said, do you have any magazines?
はいはい、だんだん。芥川龍太全集ですね。
No, that's not it.
夏目漱石全集ですか？
It doesn't seem to be at this store. Sorry to trouble you. I leave the shop. I checked a few second-hand bookstores, but they didn't have magazine issues that I was looking for anywhere. I think I'll grab a bite to eat for now. I arrive at Kamarion. This place is the best. It makes me feel right at home. Sanpei comes over.
いらっしゃい。
I look at the stamp rally card. A is all I have left. I look at the menu. Amasagi teriyaki? What kind of fish is amasagi?
ワカサギのことでやすよ。この辺りじゃ味のいいサギって意味でアマサギって呼んでやす。
Looks good. Alright, I'll have the amasagi smelt teriyaki meal.
へい、アマサギの照り焼き定食を一丁。
Sanpei says in a lively voice and goes to the kitchen. I'll be going home to Tokyo when this mystery is solved. Then I won't be coming here every day. Sanpei brings over the amasagi teriyaki meal. My last dish. I'll savor it properly. Oh, interesting. I start eating the amasagi teriyaki. The plump and juicy amasagi teriyaki has soaked up the sweet and sour sauce and it tastes delicious. I devour it all. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. That was great. I've conquered the 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji. They were all delicious.
今日も 半額でいいで。
Oh, what happens when you finish the stamp rally?
ことがあで。なんがとはまだ言えらんが。
Why are you always giving me half off?
お告げだ。
What?
夢にご先祖様が現れて、文の帝のことを聞きに来た客を半額にしろと言ったんだ。
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, ancestors.
スタンプラリーの台紙は
I take out the stamp rally card. Genkichi stamps the A on my Sumo Ashikoshi stamp rally card. The card now shows the complete Sumo Ashikoshi. Do I win something now?
新事故バッジを申請しよ
I received a badge with a Lake Shinji design.
う。1999年モデルのプレミア付きだで。
This is the limited edition, huh? Acquired Lake Shinji badge. Acquired complete stamp rally card. I leave the restaurant. Back to the Matsui station to look for more secondhand bookstores. I look around. Is this a general store? I can't really tell from the outside. Looks like a cafe. They have all sorts of local flyers in the windows. It seems there's a used bookstore called Kugumo Do nearby. I find Kugumo Do a short walk away. I try stepping into the shop. It's a dirty old-looking shop, but it's got character, I guess. Kukumo comes out from the back of the shop. Hey, is this your shop, old man?
今わしは機嫌が悪いんじゃ。
Let me look around a bit.
そうならわしの機嫌をとうだな。
What do you mean, put you in a better mood? Oh, I know. I have this. It's, Asahi Obayashi's I'll be at the stop under my old name. I'll give it to you, old man. I hand him the record.
ずっと欲しかったレコードじゃよ。懐かしの大林朝日。感謝感激雨あられじゃ。
Ah, thank God.
若者なかなか優しいな。好きなだけ店の中を見たわ。
Okay, thanks. I search the store. The covers of most of these books are dirty. There are lots of old books. They have the November edition of Teen Queens from 15 years ago. Found it. I look at the price tag and it says 10 million yen. 10 million yen? Oh, come on.
その本はわしの宝物じゃ。
Can't you discount it a bit?
そうじゃな。どれだけこの雑誌が欲しいか語ってみ。
I guess I've got to give it a try. That magazine is. Is how badly I want that magazine.
そぎゃんこの雑誌が欲しいだってて。お前さんはいいやつじゃのう。感動したで。子を譲っちゃろう。
Acquired November Teen Queens from 15 years ago. Geezer gives me the November issue of Teen Queens from 15 years ago. Why is that book your treasure, Geezer?
ここにある本はすべてわしの宝物じゃ。
Okay. Sure. Well, thanks. I leave the shop. I'll go back to my room for a second and double check my magazines. I head back to the Matsui Inn. The girl I'm looking for should be in this. In the Cute Girls Around Town section, there's a photo of a girl wearing the Matsui Oba High School uniform with a Kiyomase shopping area in the background. She's the only one who was photographed at Kiyomase shopping area. Chances are she's my pen pal. I look at her photo closely. I'll get the truth out of those guys by giving it my max. Dyed by the sunset, Lake Shinji looks fantastic and beautiful. Aya's classmates are waiting by the shore. The 7 classmates are there. The 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji, all lined up.
口の減らないやつだな。
I'll show everyone the person who is pretending to be Aya Fumino. Oh, you need this thing? I found my pen pal. Please look at this. I showed them the November issue of Teen Queens from 15 years ago. It shows a girl in her high school uniform. The girl wearing the uniform in the Cute Girls Around Town section is my pen pal. Her name is Shiori Yoshioka. You know her, right?
ええ、そうよ。文の綾を演じていたのは吉岡しおりよ。
I want to know the truth. All of it. Please tell me what happened.
しおりは娘を亡くした文野陽子さんのために文の綾を演じることになったのよ。
As I suspected.
事情はもっと複雑よ。
Was she friendly with Fumino from before?
私は詳しくは知りません。
It seems I should ask about the other things. In that case, please tell me more.
15年前の春、私としおりは文野教授に声をかけられたの。
すみません。ちょっといいですか。
何ですか？
私は大学教授をしている文野直樹と言います。あなたに頼みがあるんですけど、話を聞いてもらえますか？私の娘もここの生徒だったんですよ。
私たちは文野邸で話を聞くことになったの。
Impressive. Western-style house is made of wood with 2 stories and a triangular roof.
立派な洋館ね。
素敵。私もこういうお屋敷に住みたいわ。
ドラキュラが出てきそうで不気味よ。
Professor Fumino appears.
どうぞ入ってください。
The 8 of them come inside. There is a high-quality, luxurious couch, and on the white wall hangs a portrait of Yoko.
まるでヨーロッパの貴族の屋敷のようね。
こういう生活憧れちゃう。
The professor's wife, Yoko, comes over.
若いお客さんがいらっしゃるなんて久しぶりだわ。お子さんはいないんですか？ただも10年前に病気でね。自慢の娘だったでね。
There are photos of Aya Fumino dressed up, various awards, and framed newspaper articles.
綺麗な人だったんですね。
Bitch looks at the newspaper article written about Aya.
新聞で取材されたんですね。高校生 IQ テストで1位だって書いてあるわ。
すごいじゃないですか。
Shiori and Bestie look at the portrait of Yoko.
この絵、お嬢さんが描いたんですか？
コンクールで大賞いただいたんですよ。
美人で成績優秀だったんですね。
あやちゃんが生きちょった頃は楽しかったわ。ごめんなさい。私。
Tears well up in Yoko's eyes as she looks at the painting.
悲しいことを思い出させてしまってごめん。
Yoko looks intently at Shiori.
何ですか？
あやちゃん。
え？
あやちゃん、帰ってきたかね。
Professor Fumino comes over.
陽子、向こうで休もう。
Professor Fumino leads Yoko away.
しおりをあやさんと間違えたみたいね。
Only Professor Fumino returns.
奥さんどうしたんですか？
妻はアヤを亡くしたショックで記憶障害になってしまったんです。
しおりをあやさんと間違えていたみたいですよ。
頼みというのはそのことなんです。
どういうことですか？
週に1回でも2回でもいいので妻の話し相手になってもらえないでしょうか。
でも
それで陽子の気が紛れます。
しおりは陽子さんのために文野教授の頼みを聞いたんです。
So they use Shiori as a stand-in for Aya. But why did she go as far as starting up a correspondence?
しばらくして陽子さんが文通相手の募集記事を見つけてきたそうよ。
I see.
あなたの手紙はしおりに大きな影響を与えたのよ。しおりがドキュメンタリーに興味を持つようになったのはあなたの影響のようよ。
I did write about a documentary film I saw. It was called Barefoot Darkness, about children in developing nations.
彼女から世界の医療事情を質問されましたよ。
私は一緒にその映画を見たわ。
Oh, I should. The sunset is reflecting on the lake, creating a beautiful sight. It's all one big thing, huh? So I had a big impact on her. I wonder what she's up to now. So what happened 15 years ago?
焦るな。彼女が順番に話してくれる。
I lost most of my items. What happened to her after that?
あれから1ヶ月くらい経ってからですね。
Rowdy boys, chatty girls, a typical high school break time scene. Four Eyes is at his desk reading.
メガネくん、ちょっと教えてもらえるかな？
どうしたんですかね。
Shiori shows him her notebook.
この方程式なんだけど。
Four Eyes looks at her notebook.
わあ、わあ、わあ、すごく勉強してるじゃないですか。
文野教授に勉強を教えてもらっているの。
Shiori is studying at her desk as Professor Fumino tutors her.
勉強を教えてもらえるのは嬉しいんですけど、ここまでしてもらわなくても。
しおりさんが来てくれて陽子は元気になりました。これくらいするのは当然です。
はあ。
Four Eyes continues talking about Shiori. What happened to her after that?
急がせないでください。言われなくても。
She started going to the Fumino residence, and the neighbors thought she was Aya's ghost.
彼女の成績はどんどん上がっていって、私は嫉妬しました。
That's why you said she cheated.
自分の成績が落ちてパニックになってしまったんです。
Just because her grades went up? No need to get that scared.
怖がっていたのは私だけじゃない。みんな彼女が怖かったんですよ。
As the top of the class, I can understand why Four Eyes would fear her sudden improvement, but why would that bother the rest of you? They remained silent. What was it about her that they were afraid of? Was there any particular reason?
彼女は見た目も別人になっていったのよ。
Her appearance changed?
しおりはどんどんあやさんになっていったの。そして陽子さんの誕生日に呼ばれたわ。
The Seven seemed to be recalling those days. The 7 classmates are eating and chatting.
バースデーパーティーまでやるとはね。いいんじゃない？こうやって美味しいものが食べられるし。デブみたいなこと言わないで。
Bestie and Snappy are smiling and chatting.
お世話なね。
Yoko looks irritated.
どうしたんですか？
なんだ着替えちょみたいなに。
私呼んできましょうか。
The door opens and Shiori steps out. She's in the same dress as the one in Aya's photo and has the same hairstyle.
綺麗。あやちゃん。
どういうこと？
The classmates are holding their breath as they look at the Aya like Shiori.
あれはしおりじゃない。死んだあやさんよ。
姫ヶ森の姫の伝説だ。一度死んで美しくなって帰ってきたんだ。
これって取りつかれてますよ。
私、気味が悪いわ。
The 7 classmates are rooted to the spot out of fear. So that's what happened.
普段のファッションも変わったね。
おしゃれになったわ。
文野教授が服を買ってくれたと言ってたわ。
あいつはしおりをあやさんにしようとしたんだ。
She might have started to look and act like Aya by the Pygmalion effect. What happened to her after that?
だからあやさんのようになったのよ。
If she started to stand out, the guys must have talked about her too. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else?
僕は彼女の本心を聞きたくてカラコロ工房に誘ったんだ。
On their way home from the Karakoro art studio, large flakes of snow fluttered to the ground. In the lamplight, they made it feel like a dream. Shiori and Fatty were walking along. Fatty is holding the stained glass lamp they made together.
楽しかったね。
私も楽しかった。
まだ文野教授の館に行ってるの？
時々ね。
もうやめてもいいんじゃないの？
でも陽子さんを放っておけないわ。
本当は文野教授に会いたいんじゃないの？
海野教授とのこと疑ってるの？
だって
Things turned awkward between the two of them. What kind of relationship did the two of them have? What were the two of them like back then?
よくわかりません。あの頃は彼女とも距離を置いていましたから。
What was their relationship, really?
二人におかしな関係はないわ。しおりは陽子さんのために海の邸に行っていたのよ。デブが嫉妬しただけじゃない？
そ それでも彼女は自分を見失っていたよ。
Why did she lose sight of herself?
多分僕を好きになったからだと思う。
I'd better ask someone more sensible. What was she going to the Fumino residence for?
勉強を教わりに行ってたんだと思う。
What happened to her after that?
以前の自分に戻りたかったから卒業式の後に文の綾を抹殺したんだ。
After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom.
話ってなんだよ。
みんな適当に席について。
Classmates all sit down.
みんなに挨拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
Shiori stands in front of the chalkboard.
今日で私はみんなとお別れです。
All of them look up at her, at a loss for words.
文の綾はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood bursts forth and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Shiori falls on top of the pool of blood. Fatty starts to feel ill and sinks to the ground. The blood from Shiori flows over to where Fatty has slumped.
これこっちにいるだ。
Shiori gets up. The blood and the knife are both fake.
文の綾は死にました。もうこの世にいません。私は吉岡しおりです。元の吉岡しおりです。
彼女は自分はしおりだと言ったが俺たちは素直に聞けなかった。
気まずい関係は修復できなかったわね。以前のような仲良し8人組には戻れなかったわ。
これが真相よ。
Why did you hide it from me?
こんな話誰にも知られたくないでしょ。
What happened to Shiori after that?
国立大に合格して松江を出て行ったわ。
Where did she go?
私も国立の大学だとしか。他のみんなは？
僕も聞いてない。
私もです。進学先について話したことはありませんね。
てっきりゆかりと同じ大学だとばかり思っていたから。
Where is she now?
知らないわ。
多分ここにいる誰も知らないだろう。進学先だって詳しくは聞いてないんだ。
ちょうど疎遠になっていた時期だからな。
Now I understand what happened 15 years ago.
納得したならもういいですよね。これ以上何もないんですよ。忙しいので帰らせてもらいますよ。
Four Eyes goes home and the others follow, one by one. Four Eyes lost it, so our meeting ended in a half-assed conclusion. I returned to the Matsui Inn. I still don't know where she is. In the 11th letter, she said she killed someone. What did that mean? Chapter 10. Airplane Stationery. It's the 10th day since I arrived in Matsui. I don't have anything left to do in this city. I take a letter out from my bag. There's still one letter I hadn't reread. It's on an airplane pattern stationery. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter.
こんにちは。マックス君、元気にしていますか？ 私は普通の生活です。いよいよ卒業ですね。残り少ない高校生活、悔いの残らないようにしましょう。人って思っていることを素直に書けないものですね。勇気を出してその一言を書けたらいいのに、私はその勇気が出ません。ごめんなさい。海の綾。
What sort of reply was it that I wrote? Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well. I feel like I write that line a lot. I don't have any regrets in my high school life, but I wanted to do more. I might even cry at the graduation ceremony. More boys and girls were crying at my middle school's graduation. When I told them not to cry at the graduation of all places, they just glared at me. It takes courage to write important things. It's scary to think that if you write it, that'll be the end. It is so easy to write on and on about trivial things. I still don't have the courage to write one short sentence. Max. I didn't have the guts to write that I wanted to meet her. The bittersweet memories of youth.
すみません。お客さんですよ。
Monkey shows up. Hey, how'd you know where I was staying?
それくらい調べるまでもない。それより田中は来てないか。
No, did something happen?
あいつ役所の金を使い込んでいたんだ。
What?
穴埋めしようと知人にお金を借りて回っていたんだが、ついに逃げたようなんだ。
Why would he come borrow money from a total stranger like me?
あいつはお前の知りたい情報を持っている。それを売りに来たかと思ってな。
So he was embezzling? What on earth could Four Eyes have used the money for?
さあな。でも前々から金に困ってるようなことは言っていた。まさか役所の金に手を出していたなんてな。
The information I want is Shiori's location. He knows where Shiori is?
海の教授の所在だ。
Right, and the professor would know where she's gone.
みんなでメガネを探しているんだ。
In that case, I'd better help out. Somewhere Four Eyes might go. Where could that be? All I can think of is the cat cafe. There's probably one around Matsui Station. Oh, she left, okay. I have no idea where Four Eyes might go. Maybe he'll just be walking around the area. Nah, no way. Is that? The man in front of the souvenir shop doesn't look like doesn't he look like Four Eyes from behind? Such a lucky guy. Four Eyes was right in front of me. Four Eyes goes into the souvenir shop. Oh, damn. He's so hard up for money, he's planning to rob the place. I call out to Four Eyes, who's headed for the cash register. Hey, Four Eyes. It's not Four Eyes. It's someone else. Excuse me. I thought you were someone else. Sorry. I scramble out of the shop. My phone vibrates. It's a text from Monkey. Four Eyes texted me. I'll forward it to you. Watanabe. I look at the forwarded text. I am finished. I'd like to eat something delicious before I go. Tanaka. What does he mean, something delicious? The same delicious place I go. I'll start looking here. I walk into Kamarian. Sanpei comes over.
いらっしゃい。
Hey, I'm looking for someone. I look around the shop, but Four Eyes isn't there. It looks like Four Eyes isn't here. When I try to leave, Sanpei stands in my way.
何も食べないで帰るなんてダメでやすよ。
Alright then.
ヤマタのオロチそばでやすね。毎度。
Sanpei heads into the back. Hey, I don't have time for this, but I'm here anyway. I might as well eat it. Sanpei brings over the Yamato no Orochi soba. Thanks. I end up eating the entire Yamato no Orochi soba. I'm stuffed. No, wait, I don't have time for this. Another text from Monkey. 4 Eyes texted me, so I'll forward it. Watanabe. Now what? I look at the forwarded text. I am already done for. I'd like to see the beautiful scenery of Matsue before I go. Tanaka. A tour boat, I guess? It's most likely the place where you can look out over all of Matsue. I know it must be Matsue Castle. If you want to see some beautiful scenery, this is the place. I look outside from the central tower. It's a beautiful town. I can't really see why Lufcadio Hearn fell in love with it. I look around, but there's no sign of 4 Eyes. Monkey, Shorty, Snappy, Bitch, Fatty, and Ishihara come over. You guys thought he might be here too?
いないみたいね。
あいつからメールだ。
Monkey shows me the text. It'll be nice to see my favorite memorable spot before I go. The memorable spot for all of us. We all exchange glances. Where's a memorable spot for 4 Eyes?
これはわからないよ。
高校かな。宍道湖じゃない。
No matter who I ask, I only get iffy answers. That guy's brightest moments were in high school. If so, his memorable spot must be... I'll try asking everyone if they can think of someplace they all went in high school. Do you have any idea where 4 Eyes would have liked during high school?
悪いけどわからないな。
Do you have any idea? Do you have anywhere particularly memorable from your high school days?
高3の春にみんなで日帰り旅行に行ったわ。出雲大社と日御碕神社よ。
You can't commit suicide there.
そうだわ。きっと日御碕灯台よ。
Why there?
周りが断崖なんだ。
That must be it. Let's get going. We arrive at Matsue Shinchiko Onsen Station. We got on the Ichibara train.
車の方が早いんじゃないのか。
あいつに死ぬ勇気なんてないよ。
俺たちを困らせたいだけだよ。
昔からうざかったけど、人って変わらないのね。
The train arrives at Uzumu Taishimai Station. We arrive at the Hinamisaki Lighthouse. It looks like we made it in time.
クラスメートが揃ったぞ。
松江大場高校一の秀才だった私は今人生にピリオドを打とうとしています。転落の人生です。
それを言いたくて俺たちを集めたのか。
人騒がせはやめて。私忙しいのよ。
俺が捕まえてやる。
Monkey walks towards him.
近寄ったら私は飛び降ります。
Monkey, don't.
しょうがねえな。
Monkey stops where he is.
私は役所のお金を使い込みました。監査まで300万円を工面しないと捕まります。
それでもいいんじゃないか。
捕まるくらいなら死を選びます。
What exactly would he be charged with?
業務上横領よ。懲戒処分の上、損害賠償を請求されるでしょうね。
That's what he's saying, but what should we do?
みんなでお金を貸すしかなさそうだな。
でも300万円よ。
なんとかするしかないだろ
貸してくれるんですか？
なんとかするよ。
それじゃ生きることにします。
Four Eyes stands back from the edge. Classmates gather and start talking. I get caught up in some bizarre situations.
あなたも少し出してくれない？
Why should I give any money?
メガネ君が死んだらしおりを探す手がかりがなくなるのよ。
But I don't have any money.
どれくらいなら出せるの？
Are you serious?
メガネが少しずつ返済するよ。
100万円出せないかな。
There's no way I could lend that much.
現金でなくていいんだよ。何か売れそうなものはないか。
Something unusual might sell for a lot. No, it's my pin. My Lake Shinji pin. It's a 1999 model, so it might be a bit of a collector's item, but I don't know what it's actually worth. From my pocket, I take out the Lake Shinji badge I got from the 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji stamp rally.
バッジなんて持って、お前は子供か？
私は終わりです。あなたも吉岡しおりさんには会えないでしょうね。
そのバッジをよーく見せてもらえるかな？
I show him the Lake Shinji badge.
これは幻のシンジコバッジですよ。
本当だ。これは高く売れるぞ。
Really?
大ありだよ。プレミア付きだ。
私、高値で購入してくれる人を知ってるわ。
今日中にお金に変えてください。できますよね？
側近で買ってくれるわ。
Weird. Hey, isn't this
幼馴染がここにいるのよ。
someone you snapped at, huh?
森田君、いるんでしょ？
The door opens and Morita pokes his head out.
ここに入りたいならあれを見せて。
話があるのよ。入るわよ。
Snappy shows her way into the research lab. Huh? You can get in just like that? I follow Snappy into the research lab. I take out the Lake Shinji badge and show it to Morita. I need to sell this. Are you interested?
これはレアだね。
How much will you buy it for?
ガリの紹介だからサービスで80万だな。
もう少し出してよ。
それなら85万。
We need 1 million yen.
それは無理無理。絶対に無理。
もう少しアップしてよ。
それじゃあ90万。これ以上は絶対にダメ。
いいわ。それで手を打ちましょう。
That's 100,000 yen short.
それくらい自腹を切って。
Ugh, fine. I hand Morita the badge and receive his payment. We arrive at Waterworks. Now, is it all elaborate plan
どうだ
to
った？
elaborate plan to prove that I want to see her and she'll just show up? We got it somehow. I hand the money to Four Eyes.
持つべきものはクラスメイトです。
I was never one of your classmates. I get annoyed, but the other 7 are relaxed.
ここに集まると昔を思い出すな。
あの頃は楽しかったわね。暗くなるまで話をしていたわ。
ビッチが話して俺たちは聞き役だったけどな。
みんな若かったわよね。年寄りみたいなこと言わないで。
The classmates are all smiling. Relaxing here is fine, but I have something I want to ask Four Eyes.
何ですか？怖い顔をして。私はそういうのが苦手なんですよ。
I was looking for you in order to find the truth. I'll have you answer me no matter what. You know where Fumino is, don't you?
知ってますよ。引っ越しの手続きで役所に来てましたからね。
Tell me.
文野さんは太田市の介護施設にいますよ。
ねえ、みんなで文野さんを訪ねましょうよ。
いいね。
Somehow that wasn't very satisfying, but at least I finally know where Fumino is. We make our way towards the nursing home by train. There is still one mystery though. Why didn't the 11th letter have a cancellation stamp?
考え込んでどうしたの？
Out of the letters she already sent me, one didn't have a cancellation stamp. I can't seem to solve that mystery.
郵便局員が押し忘れたんでしょ？
Maybe.
着いたわよ。
A nursing home stands next to the seashore. So, Fumino is here, huh? And Shiori? A caregiver shows us to the backyard.
車椅子の男性が文野さんです。
Seated in a wheelchair, Professor Fumino is looking at the garden with a calm expression.
海野さん、私たちを覚えていますか？
Fumino looks at everyone's faces.
もちろん覚えていますよ。
Mr. Fumino, nice to meet you. I used to be pen pals with Shiori. My name is...
マックス君か。
How did you know?
しおり君から話は聞いています。彼女はずっと君を待っていたんだよ。
Where is she?
彼女は昨日までここで働いていました。
Everyone looks surprised and shaken. Where is she now?
昼の飛行機でアフリカに旅立ちました。
What?
アフリカで医療スタッフのボランティアをやるんです。
We just missed her? If only we'd come a little sooner.
君たちに伝言を預かっていますよ。
しおり、何と言ってたんですか？
辛いこともあったけど、高校生活は最高の宝物だった。みんな、ありがとうと。
しおりに謝りたかった。
しょうがないよ。もう日本にいないんだ。
The person she already killed. It said in her letter that she killed someone. Do you know what she meant?
おそらく、文野邸の火事のことでしょう。
Well, what happened?
火事の原因は漏電です。彼女は電気の接触が悪いと言っていたのに、調べなかったのを後悔していました。
I see.
しおりはずっとあなたに会いたがっていましたよ。
Sorry, hold on a minute. Oh, these endings always run a little long. Oh, sorry about that. What? Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? Don't answer that. I wanted to meet her too, if only it was a day earlier. Yeah, and whose fault was that? All these assholes around me who, you know, scam me out of $1 million. On the trade ride home, I could scarcely form coherent thoughts. I wonder if I'll ever be able to see her. Alright, so this is probably not the end, because I don't imagine the game would end like this. Excuse me. Although technically we did solve the mystery of what happened to Aya and who she is, and where she is going. But typically a Japanese story will not only give you the end, it will also give you the follow-up to the characters after the end, which I always appreciate. It's like another... You know, it's not just the climax that matters, it's also, you know, the aftermath, which is what I like about Eastern storytelling. So I'm assuming there's going to be something else here, or I have to play it again, you know, with a perfect score and not use hints or something silly like that. I mean, I had a good time playing. I will say that it's a well-crafted story in its native language. It is definitely a little rough in its English translation. And none of the motivations and like the interrogations really make much sense in English, and everybody's thought process and how they give up and admit stuff is weird, to say the least. Certainly not realistic, but in order to tell the story, I could see how they were just kind of like, you know, pushing through a game. But yeah, I mean, I think it's certainly an interesting way to do the game. It's nice that it has the original 2D animation style, along with the real life locations and the actors. It's nice having that choice. I walked through the hustle and bustle of the city streets. I returned to Tokyo and finally opened my own dream office. Shiori slowly faded from my memory. Then one day, someone knocks on my office door. Yes? When I open the door, my mother is standing there. Mom, what's the matter? I brought you this letter. I take the letter from my mother. It's a letter that arrived at my parents' house. The sender is Shiori Yoshioka. It's on elephant pattern stationery.
ご無沙汰しています。先日一時帰国した際に文野教授から話を聞きました。みんなで会いに来てくれたと知り、とても嬉しかったです。マックス君、騙していてごめんなさい。私は文野綾ではなく吉岡しおりです。しおりとしてマックス君に会いたかった。今私はアフリカの国々を転々としています。アフリカの医療はとても遅れていて、日本では考えられないような生活です。でも私はここでやっていきます。みんなが頼ってくれるので、それを裏切ることはできません。寂しいけど、マックス君とは幻のペンフレンドで終わってしまいそうです。高校3年の時、私はまだ子供でした。今思い出すと後悔ばかりです。あなたの手紙は私の唯一の心の支えでした。一言お礼を言わせてください。ありがとう。そしてさようなら。吉岡しおり。
Goodbye. Take care of yourself. I put the letter away.
あなたはこの物語のすべてを知らない。
Let's see. Crossing paths, route clear. Added the bond of marriage route as new routes. 4 endings remain. Oh boy. New replies to letters. Part have been added. Added gallery menu and added new event. So we are definitely not done. Let's see. What they call that end? Parting ways?
Gallery.
Clear all of the routes. Oh boy. So we'll call that crossing paths route. All right. So yeah, I guess we're not even close to being done if we have to do a bunch of other routes. There we go. I'll get the titles right. So yeah, we are definitely going to play all the way through. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to change in the next couple routes, but I am curious. I think that route is actually, I mean, it's fairly satisfying, really. Really. If we only played that route, I think that would still be okay. But thankfully, there are other routes to do, and we can find out more about Shiori, and hopefully get together at the end. We'll see. You never know. This game does take some weird turns, and it could get even weirder on the next couple of routes, so you never know. But anyway, this is Autopostrophe, and you've been watching Root Letter Last Answer on Nintendo Switch. We've only just got started, so we'll play more tomorrow and take care of those other routes, or at least start on the path of those other routes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.